So this is a part two of a two-part video about intrusive thoughts that some women have after having a baby. So if you want more insight about what intrusive thoughts are, what they aren't, go ahead and watch that first video that I think is labeled why some moms have scary thoughts about their baby. Again, that can provide some helpful context. And so this video is getting into more specifics about what you can do to support yourself through and out of these intrusive thoughts. So the number one thing to do, the most important thing to do as soon as possible is to seek the support of a perinatal mental health specialist. They will likely recommend cognitive behavioral therapy, maybe medication if that's relevant to your unique circumstances. Do this before doing any of the recommendations I list because you deserve the support of a mental health specialist that can take, again, the unique circumstances of your situation and help you create a customized treatment plan. You know, on YouTube, I don't know your unique circumstances. I'm happy to answer any questions in the comments below, but the number one source of support is a perinatal mental health specialist you can go and see in person or during COVID on FaceTime. They can offer amazing support. So first line of defense. Something else they can do is they can help you normalize this experience, which can offer so much relief to realize that what you are experiencing is normal. It is not a sign that you are a bad person or a bad mother and that you will get through this. Okay, with that said, I want to acknowledge how much courage it takes to let somebody know that you are having these intrusive thoughts, because these thoughts used to be like a scarlet letter in our culture. There used to be so much unnecessary shame around it. Women thought that if I have these thoughts, it means that I am broken. And ongoing research is helping us understand that these symptoms are not a sign that somebody is a horrible, broken person. It's just a sign that they are a human who had a new baby and is experiencing very normal symptoms associated to that experience. So again, there's no shame in speaking up and accepting help. Okay, so from there, after you seek the support of a mental health specialist who can provide customized treatment, something else you can do is remember that these thoughts are not real. One of the only good things about having horrific thoughts about something happening to your baby is that they are likely a shocking contrast to your other thoughts. So this contrast makes it easier to pinpoint those intrusive thoughts. And it's really important to remember that these intrusive thoughts are not produced by the real you, but the condition that you are dealing with, whether it's OCD, postpartum anxiety, or postpartum depression. Again, these thoughts are not you. They are a symptom of the condition you are experiencing. So take that shame off of yourself. Those thoughts are not from the real you. And this realization can start to lift a lot of the negative emotions and the fears that surround this experience, and can make it actually easier to receive that support. So again, remember that the thoughts are not you. Okay, now write down what's true. If you start to get lost in all of these intrusive thoughts and you're having a hard time deciphering like what your real thoughts are, start writing it down. So you might write, I grew and birthed my baby. That is true. I provide my baby with a home and with nourishment. That is true. I am not broken. These thoughts aren't real. These thoughts are not me. I love my baby. That's true. Keep writing down these thoughts until you are firmly planted in truth and you're no longer getting lost in those intrusive thoughts. You can also bring yourself back to reality by focusing on your five senses. So if your mind starts spinning into those intrusive thoughts, ask yourself, what can I see, smell, taste, hear, and feel? Keep listing things that your five senses are experiencing until those intrusive thoughts loosen their grip on you. Okay, next, and this is a big one, remind yourself that you are not crazy. So important to remember. When you are experiencing these intrusive thoughts, like I said before, you are experiencing a symptom, just like somebody that has the flu experiences the symptom of a fever. And just like the flu can strike anyone, these intrusive thoughts can strike anyone. So when you have those intrusive thoughts, continually remind yourself that you are a whole, amazing person having an uncomfortable experience that will pass with the right support. And as long as you recognize that the thoughts are disturbing and not anything that you should act upon, you're doing fine, as knowing that the thoughts are bad are an indicator that you are not experiencing postpartum psychosis, which is very serious and something I talk about more in the video that preceded this one. But of course, these thoughts are not pleasant. So if you're having them, seek the support. I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but it's so important. Okay, finally, find a support group. So in addition to seeking support from that perinatal mental health specialist, it can be really great to join an in-person or online support group. These women, they can help you feel less alone. They can normalize your experience. They can provide additional context for what you're going through. To ensure you find a quality group, go ahead and let your mental health specialist know that you want to join a support group, and they can likely provide some good recommendations. All right, if you have any questions about this or anything else about pregnancy, childbirth, early motherhood, go ahead and let me know in the comments below.